underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. An effective challenge. Might be a chance here. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Fernandes. Onana. Watkins. Here is Marco Asensio. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Watkins. Oh, skipping away. Must take the lead here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Can he put it away? In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here. Very quick thinking there. Watkins. A real opening now. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Ollie Watkins. Watkins, opportunity here. Great movement. Well, he's been ruled offside. Look at Digne. Boubacar Kamara. Here is Marco Asensio. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Casemiro. Casemiro lost the ball. Can he put it in? It's opened up for him. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Straightforward save, really. Tyrone Mings. Opportunity. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A lopsided contest. 4-0. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Boubacar Kamara. And he might be through here. Can he convert? It's still alive. And there it is, a goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the big story here, Aston Villa get the victory. What did you think of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result...
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Franck Ribéry. Can he find the right pass? And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Can he make Müller? And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
De Bruyne. Xavi. Now Son. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Heung-min Son. Edwin van der Sar. Vitor Ferreira. Sloppy in possession from Bayern. Well, Bayern Munich have possession again. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Franck Ribéry. Real did well to regain control of the ball. De Bruyne. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Müller. Chances on. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, let's see if Bayern can use this corner to add to their advantage. Campbell with the clearance. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. De Bruyne. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Gabriel. Ryan Cherki. Franck Ribéry. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. De Bruyne. James. Campbell with it. Upamecano. Alphonso Davies. Anthony. Müller. An alert intervention. Mbappe. Son. Will he finish? And the keeper more than equal to the task. Substitution for Real Madrid. Well, the attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. Müller. Now with Ribéry. Stones. Roberto Carlos. Now with Ribéry. Ryan Cherki. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Can they find a gap in the defence? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. It's a substitution for Bayern. Real Madrid have given us away. Can he finish? Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Upamecano. Nico Williams. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Gabriel. Carvajal. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Well, nearly at full time, Bayern have put so much into the game and they have the lead. Stuart, interested to get your perspective.
Well, it's going to be a nervy end to this game, but if they do hold on, I think they've deserved their win. They've played really well and they've played some good attacking football. And in general, they've controlled the game.
This could finish it! And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
And there it is, the referee's whistle. It goes into the books as a win for Bayern. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
वो ये तुम्हारा आईडी है क्या?
.30 minutes to go then. Still a chance. Well, threat averted. Augello. Regained possession. Cherki. Could be. And a goal to level it up. for Bayern. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Anthony. Real chance. It's opened up for him. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Vitor Ferreira. Valverde. Can he make it count? And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Roberto Piccoli. Now, options are plenty, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh dear, a moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
Well, not too far away from the final whistle, and Bayern utterly dominant, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Nicolas Viola. Gerd Müller. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Anthony. Teammates available. Textbook closing down. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
So underway in the second half, and here's the big question from a Bayern point of view. Can they turn this around? Ferreira. Now Roberto Carlos. He has teammates around him. In position. And a goal here for Bayern. Beyond the goalkeeper. Bayern on terms. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Oh, did well to skip through. Chance maybe. Anthony. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. But play is halted this time. Free kick. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Gabriel. Federico Valverde. Ryan Cherki. And Bayern couldn't hang on to the ball. Franck Ribéry. Well, only just wide of the post.
Bro, say something in Tamil.
Karlström. And possession lost there. Good technique displayed. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Biol. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Carvajal. Ryan Cherki.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Can he finish them off? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Cherki. Gerd Müller. Perfect challenge. And just 5 minutes remaining. It could be up for grabs. And the attack fizzling out. Sandy Lovric. And he's lost custody of the ball here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
Tottenham. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Bayern Munich up against Eintracht Frankfurt.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and
Real chance! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Müller! Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Müller. Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike. And he did what he had to do defensively. Chances on. Oh, he squandered the chance. And he was clean through as well. It will be a Bayern corner. Teat. And the danger cleared. Gabriel. Stones. Cherki. Müller. And here's Ribéry. Can he put them in front? A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. A very good tackle. Anthony, and he's through here. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy.
Okay, Alex.
And Skiri.
Send me request.
Here's good now. Valverde. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Koch. Here's Skiri. And possession lost by Frankfurt. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Could be. The net is staring him in the face. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. H2H. Hugo Ekitike. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Promising move this from Bayern. Oh, might be. Well, no examination at all for the goalkeeper. And on that basis, he's got to be a bit cross with himself. H2H. Here's Skiri. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Federico Valverde. Well, stylish, but Ribéry! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. H2H. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Christensen. Here's Skiri. Roberto Carlos. Ryan Cherki. Ferreira. Tuta. Well, it's Bayern's turn now. Müller. He must finish! Corner for Bayern then. And Bayern will change personnel now. Opportunity here. Goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, back with the action. Bayern dominant. This is starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Valverde. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Koch. Here's Skiri. 30 minutes left for play. Went in strongly to win the ball. Federico Valverde. Anthony. Surely! Well, no danger now. Carvajal. And a goal kick is the outcome. H2H. Well, Bayern with the ball again. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Skiri. Committed challenge. Opportunity. Oh, great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Cherki. Fine work from Frankfurt to win it back. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Ribery. Ryan Cherki. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
Tuta. Osimhen. Could be! And it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Skiri. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every...
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
An effective challenge. Aston. Musiala. And Bellingham. Plenty of support here. And a classic example of how to intercept. Franck Ribéry. Jamal Musiala. Alessandro Del Piero. Franck Ribéry. Real Madrid coming away with it. Vicente Lizarazu. Del Piero. Spot on with that tackle. Cherki. Gerd Müller. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Chances on. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Well, Bayern restart the game, and that should certainly shake them up a bit. Ferreira. Roberto Carlos. Well, very effective play in possession. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Del Piero. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So underway in the second half, and here's the big question from a Bayern point of view. Can they turn this around? Carvajal. Cherki. Anthony. Gabriel. And now Stones. Ribéry. Now options are plenty. And Bayern doing well to win it back. This is looking threatening. And he did what he had to do defensively. Müller. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Roberto Carlos. Great challenge, but the threat is still there. Carvajal. 20 minutes remaining. Ferreira. Müller. Here's Ribéry. This could square the game. And under pressure, that was a fine claim.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Might be onto something with that ball. Roberto Carlos. Ribéry. Del Piero. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the referee blows his whistle. Bayern Munich have suffered a defeat in this game. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is...
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Stones. Roberto Carlos. Ferreira. Bayern pushing forward with options available. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Nesta. Maicon. And on to Beckham. Salah. Dalglish. Hazard. The cross is on. Beckham. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Playing it short. Hazard might rely on teamwork. Ribéry. Müller. Anthony. And Valverde. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Bellingham. Beckham. Salah. Super tackle from Roberto Carlos. Salah. David Beckham. Dalglish now. Simons. Ribéry. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Must take the lead here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Short corner taken. David Beckham. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Yapstam. Nesta. Maicon. Beckham. Attacking possibilities for Real. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Good-looking pass. Plenty of support here. Müller. Cherki. Ribéry. Going well. Maicon. Mo Salah. Dalglish. Salah. Ball won by Roberto Carlos. Valverde. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Cherki. Gerd Müller. And the pass not finding its target.
Well, if they get the winner now, these Bayern fans will go absolutely wild. What an atmosphere we have inside this stadium.
And he might be through here. Stam. Cap Davila. Hazard. Dalglish now. Now Mo Salah. Salah will... And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report. Defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Eintracht Frankfurt sloppy in possession. Gerd Müller. Müller! And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Mario Götze. Teammates available. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ferreira. Franck Ribéry. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But they took care of the situation defensively. "15 minutes left for play. An alert piece of defending.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
He's in with a chance. Couldn't grab hold of it. Surely. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Roberto Carlos. Cherki. Good-looking move. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, it's lovely technique, as you can see. He just wraps his foot around the ball and bends it beyond the keeper. That's a good goal.
And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich facing Manchester City.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Müller! Alessandro Del Piero. Barnes now. A City free kick forthcoming. Martin Ødegaard. And the ball with Figo. And he has options available. Shaping to shoot. Corner for Manchester City. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Müller. Oh, breezing past him. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, great read there to intercept. Anthony. Running with the ball confidently. Valverde. On to Müller. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Ryan Cherki. Can he put it away? A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Martin Ødegaard. Barnes. Ødegaard. A good and fair challenge. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Back in business, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between them in the first half. Will we see a response from City in the second? Martin Ødegaard. Del Piero. Chance here. Keeper did his job to begin with. Surely now. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Steven Gerrard. Alessandro Del Piero. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, we're into the final half hour. Valverde. There didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. It's a substitution for Bayern. Stones. Jamal Musiala. A super tackle and they've won possession. Ribéry. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Martin Ødegaard. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And that's really well read. John Barnes. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Del Piero, can he get one back? Really important tackle. Müller. Alessandro Del Piero. Martin Ødegaard. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And that is that full time here. And the victory goes to Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Anyone play into me? गाइस जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you have to say with good reason, it is Manchester City up against Bayern Munich. Well, the atmosphere to be with you. Especially about the weather. Let's hope the game is down there. It should be. With his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson, and everyone here. Well, he must favour the... Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, he certainly caught all of that. It was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Gabriel. Gerd Müller. And Bayern sloppy in possession here. Oh, he's through here! Can they slot it home? Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. Anthony. And on to Müller. Wasteful again in possession. Del Piero. Nicely saved. And the danger is averted. Stones. Ryan Cherki. Can he find the right pass? Martin Ødegaard. Barnes now. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Cherki. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Del Piero. Figo. And return to Del Piero. Del Piero! Well, harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. Ryan Cherki. Teammates available. And a routine take for Manuel Neuer. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And City get the throw in. Figo. It's with Del Piero. Anthony. And an astute piece of defending. Into the advanced position. Looking for the right angle. And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
And Bayern will change personnel now. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Steven Gerrard. Alessandro Del Piero. And the ball with Figo. It's with Del Piero. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. This could level it. Franck Ribéry. Here's Valverde. Given away by Bayern Munich. Rice. And there it is, the referee's whistle. It goes into the books as a win for Bayern. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Bayern Munich up against Bayern Munich.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Bayern pushing forward with options available. And danger still. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Nico Williams. Running with the ball confidently. Opportunity now for them to jump in front. This too can't miss, surely. And still an opportunity. Corner opportunity for Bayern. No nonsense clearance. Kylian Mbappe. Effective challenge. Well, Bayern have it back now. Ribéry. Good-looking sequence, but the danger averted for now. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? Bayern have lost the ball. And it's Bayern's Bayern's turn now. Roberto Carlos. Cherki. Bayern regaining possession here. Promising move this from Bayern. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Good ball to switch the play. Plenty of support here. Valverde. And Bayern have the ball once more. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, no work for the keeper when all was said and done. Mbappe. 30 minutes to go then. Ryan Cherki. Franck Ribéry. And snuffing out the danger. Cherki. Müller. Müller! Oh, and it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
1-0 then. Edwin van der Sar. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Valverde. Anthony. Fabian. Mbappe. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. No problems for Van der Sar. And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's France up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Ribéry, just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And in with a real chance. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Moises Caicedo. Roberto Carlos had the reading of the situation. Cherki. And France pushing forward with options available. An effective challenge. And he's through here. Not out of the woods yet. And he did what he had to do defensively. Ferreira. Cherki. Vitor Ferreira. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there. Free kick. And a goal! Almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique.
Well, here it is again, and honestly, I can't believe he's taken this on. It's an incredible strike to beat the goalkeeper from that sort of range. Could he have done better? I'm not sure, but let's just admire the goal. Stunning free kick.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Koeman. Ryan Cherki. Koeman on the ball. Roberto Carlos. Nicely cut out. Locatelli. France looking dangerous here. But they took care of the situation defensively. And back to Van der Sar. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Ribéry. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. That is that for the first half here. So the second half is underway, and I must say it was sparkling stuff from Bayern in the first 45. Can he find the right pass? Will he finish? Couldn't quite hang on. Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
Stones. Gabriel. Here's Carvajal. Anthony. And Bayern struggling to keep the ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Gerd Müller. Ryan Cherki. Danger averted for now. Franck Ribéry. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, splendid skill. Ryan Cherki. Franck Ribéry. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ten minutes to go then. Jean-Philippe Mateta. And tipping it over the crossbar. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Koeman. Onto Okocha. Brilliant save. JJ Okocha. And a fantastic diving save. And there it is, the referee's whistle. It goes into the books as a win for Bayern. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Manchester City up against Bayern Munich.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Figo. Del Piero. City pushing forward with options available. Gerrard. Ribéry. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Declan Rice. And the ball with Figo. Alessandro Del Piero. Luis Figo. Del Piero. Udegaard. Now with Figo. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. And the problem not completely solved. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Franck Ribéry. Martin Odegaard. Well, Bayern have it back now. Vitor Ferreira. Franck Ribéry. Opportunity it is. Chance still on. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. The first half here comes to an end. And the ball is moving again. Bayern Munich in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this match is over. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Federico Valverde. Ribéry. Del Piero. John Barnes. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. It will be a goal kick here. Carvajal. The switch of play now. Gerd Müller. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Sloppy in possession from Bayern. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. It's a substitution for Bayern. Alessandro Del Piero. And the ball with Gerrard. And the ball with Figo. Schweinsteiger. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Figo. Out of play for a Bayern throw-in. Cherki. And a textbook interception.
Well, these City fans still believe they can get back into this, but they're going to have to throw everything at it now. Time is running out.
getting stuck in. Luis Figo. Figo. Roberto Carlos. Ribéry. Gerd Müller. Anthony. And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Nacional de Montevideo up against Bayern Munich.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Gerd Müller. And intercepting it. Rivaldo. He continues his run. Sound piece of defending. And danger still. Zidane. Still not clear. Rivaldo. Can they forge ahead? Gerd Müller. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Ferreira. Ribéry. And on to Müller. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Müller! And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, as you can see, he has to get rid of that quicker. That's a poor mistake from the keeper.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Alphonso Davies. Do they mean business on this occasion? Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they get the ball rolling once more. It's advantage Bayern after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Orban. Vitor Ferreira. Surely a goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Harry Kane. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. So half an hour remaining. Müller. Going well. Kane. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Valverde. Can he take advantage? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Well, the action continues. It's been all Bayern so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Edwin van der Sar. Inigo Martinez. Zidane on the ball. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And Bayern will change personnel now. Underway again with the score at 3-1. 10 minutes left for play. Cherki. Federico Valverde. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Zinedine Zidane. Plenty of support here. Must score! In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
And so the referee blows for full time. A satisfactory outcome for Bayern fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Bayern Munich.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Beckham. Torres now. Szoboszlai. Henry. Can he finish? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, on with the game, and will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern Munich into action? Ribéry. Anthony. Bayern have given it away. Well, nothing comes of it. Anthony. Federico Valverde. Anthony. Thierry Henry. And that was a very fine read. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Fernando Torres. Now with Kimmich. Szoboszlai. Well-timed tackle. Fernando Torres. Now Beckham. Well, it could be on for him here. And a big moment. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Grimaldo. Goalkeeper has it. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And Bayern Munich now in position. Oh, yes! You couldn't strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, underway once more, and not enough went to plan for Bayern in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? Cherki. Magnificent stuff! And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
So the ball is running again at 2-2. Said Al-Owairan. Cherki. Müller. Here's Ribéry. Must take the lead here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, we're into the final half hour. Federico Valverde. Grimaldo. Henry. Torres now. Szoboszlai. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And well positioned to clear. David Beckham. And he's through here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Bayern late in the game, battling against the clock and the scoreline. Valverde. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get there.
And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for Bayern Munich. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Are you good at FIFA? Not probably. But thank you so much, guys. Hello, everyone. Say hi. Guys, show some love, guys. We are very close to 500 sub. Do subscribe, guys. जल्दी जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब करो भाई. क्या कर रहे हो सब लोग?
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Cherki. Müller. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, let's just have another look at this. The cross from Carvajal is hit into a really dangerous area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Pulisic. It's with Del Piero. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Gerd Müller. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Anthony. Nedved. Shevchenko. Del Piero. And Bayern able to win the ball back. Müller. And on to Zambrotta. Parejo. Nedved. Nicely cut out. Roberto Carlos. Rudiger. Well, half-time coming up shortly. It's a story of Bayern on top. Stuart, your take.
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. They could level it. This could level it. And it's in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid on level.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Valverde. Cherki. Anthony. And they find a gap in the defence. Very effective, but Müller! And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Nedved. Offside by a fraction. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Rudiger. Lilian Thuram. Pulisic. Andriy Shevchenko. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Anthony. Müller. Cherki. Federico Valverde. Now, who can he play it to? It didn't go to plan in the end. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Jaap Stam. On to Stam. Pulisic now. You can sense the threat is there. Late driver here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Carvajal. Well, a goal at this late stage might end up being a winner. That's the hope in the Bayern Cup. And that will be that for this game anyway. The teams cannot be separated. Bayern Munich's performance, what did you make of it?
Yes, the disappointment is clear to see. Obviously, with 10 minutes to go, they...
गाइस कोई खेलना चाहे तो रुक के खेल सकते हो. If you want to play, please send request. Everyone. भाई तुम्हारे साथ कितना बार खेलो भाई. और कोई नहीं है. Anyone?
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Bayern Munich up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Fabian. In position. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Gerd Müller. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Cherki. Interception to snuff out the danger. need to stop him. Federico Valverde. Cherki. Good intervention from Stam. Mbappe. He has teammates around him. Well, it's Bayern's turn now. Spot on with that tackle. And he failed to get it away properly. Can he put them in front? Did well to clear it away. Williams. Changes the dynamic.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, Bayern restart the game, and that should certainly shake them up a bit. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here, with Bayern looking to find an effective route back into the game. They're making considerable progress with the ball. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Roberto Carlos. Müller. And on to Ribéry. Roberto Carlos. Excellent defending. Williams. Valverde. Nico Williams. Plenty of support here. And the keeper got there uncomfortably. Cherki. 20 minutes to go. Ribéry. Difficult to stop him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Mbappe. Fabian. And Bayern doing well to win back possession. Anthony. Bayern late in the game, battling against the clock and the scoreline. Really getting stuck in. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, it was on the target, but the keeper up to the task of saving it. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. And still danger here. And the move breaks down. Mbappe. Oh, big chance. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for Bayern Munich. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary. And alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Ferreira. And Valverde. Ryan Cherki. And an astute piece of defending. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Roberto Carlos. And back to Van der Sar. Federico Valverde. Franck Ribéry. And a strong tackle. How can he take them on and beat them? Ferreira. Franck Ribéry. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Well, he's certainly not alone. Nico Williams. Bayern have lost possession here. Ribéry. Müller. Can he find the net? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, Bayern restart the game, and that should certainly shake them up a bit. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Okay, wait.
So the second half underway here, and Bayern looking to build upon a largely positive first half showing. Well read to put an end to that attack. Anthony. Plenty of support here. And you don't want to lose possession there. Mbappe. And back to Van der Sar. Cherki. Bayern pushing forward with options available. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick. Beckham. You don't want to give the ball away there. Anthony. Simple catch, really. Vitor Ferreira. Roberto Carlos. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And he has options available. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. And Bayern will change personnel now. Fabian. Well, with the final whistle fast approaching, the big question is, can Bayern see this out? They're almost there, Stuart.
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
And 1 minute of stoppage. And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
This is my gym, bro. Send me request, bro. Send me request if you want to play with me. Just type 1v1. Just type. One v one, bro. 1v1. What is this, bro? This is your username or what? Block. Hi Sakit Mandal, welcome to the stream, bro.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Juventus up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Laborde. Well, Bayern Munich have possession again. Ferreira. Anthony. And players waiting in the centre. Is it going to be? He had to react and did. And the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? This to Müller. And in it goes. As coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Müller. Franck Ribéry. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. No-nonsense clearance. Roberto Carlos. Ryan Cherki. Vitor Ferreira. And Valverde. Chance to finish. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Okay, wait, Sadol, wait.
Now, Grealish. On to Stansfield. And here's Laborde. Orsolini with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, Bayern have it back now. And it'll be a throw-in for Juve. Orsolini. And here's Laborde. And the defensive intervention there. Müller. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And back in business here, Bayern very much bossing it in the first 45. Let's see what this half has in store for us. Moving forward effectively. But the danger averted for now. And the ball back with Juve now. Ryan Cherki. Ribéry. Ribéry! Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Anthony. Ribéry. Spot on with that tackle. Jay Stansfield. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Anthony. Valverde. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Anthony. Now with Ribéry. Will he finish? Oh, he saved it well. It's a substitution for Bayern. Managed to get it out of there. The clearance wasn't decisive. Timely intervention. Anthony. And simple for the keeper to just come and collect. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And that is that full time here, and the victory goes to Bayern Munich.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain
Okay,
in sight.
BMW.
I'm Derek Ray,
wait,
and
please.
joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Al-Nasser up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Gabriel. Anthony. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Lukas Podolski. Ryan Cherki. Müller. Vitor Ferreira. Ribéry. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. Ribéry. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Aleix Garcia. Garcia with it. Son with the pass, but not what he had in mind. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Heung-min Son. That's meat and drink to Van der Sar. De Bruyne. Kaká. Now Son. And Bayern doing well to win it back. Roberto Carlos. Franck Ribéry. Roberto Carlos. Here's Carvajal. Anthony. And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. Anthony. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Stones. Vitor Ferreira. Ferreira. Gerd Müller. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Son. And he read it well defensively. Anthony. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Vitor Ferreira. Roberto Carlos. Ribéry. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And he has options available. Can he put them in front? And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Cherki. Kaká made sure nothing untoward happened. 10 minutes to go. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Simple save, really. Cherki. Roberto Carlos. Now with Ribéry. A delicious piece of skill. Can he find the angle? And a goal! They lead by
say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And time for the change now. And so the referee blows for full time. A satisfactory outcome for Bayern fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Just one game, bro. Just one game. Lida, what is your level, bro? Well, 34 level. There is no 34 level. You send me a friend request. Which one? Which one? Send me a friend request. Just type legend R. There is my username. Just type legend R. There is my username. Just type legend R.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Bayern Munich up against Bayern Munich.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Anthony. Good-looking sequence. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Federico Valverde. Cherki. Franck Ribéry. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Valverde. Anthony. Yapstam. Eden Hazard. Jamal Musiala. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Could be! And a goal here for Bayern! It's going to be so difficult to thwart them now.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Anthony. Carvajal. And a textbook interception. Garincha. It's there for him. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Can they make opportunity here? A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. That is that for the first half here. So the ball is moving again, and you've got to say a below-par effort from Bayern in the first half. Will things be different in the second? Offside, close one. Didier Drogba. Drogba has it. Appeared to be in two minds. And the danger averted by Roberto Carlos. Cherki. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Anthony. Garincha. Anthony. And he keeps going. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. 15 minutes left for play. McAllister. Danger averted for now. Well, in the closing phase of the game, and not a very happy day for Bayern.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final whistle can't come soon enough.
And there it is, the final whistle. Disappointment for Bayern Munich and the many fans around the world. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch.
So half an hour remaining. Ribery. And it might be. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. And Ajax get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find a quick response? And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Taylor. Brobbey. It did look on for them, but not to be. Müller. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Taylor. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And a goal kick will be next. Carvajal. Henderson. Just 10 minutes to go. Wasteful from Ajax. Cherki. We're getting close to full time, and it's all going to plan for Bayern.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Josip Schutalo. Klaassen. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Roberto Carlos. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Valverde. And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too.
BMW over there. Lida. Hello.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Bayern Munich up against Manchester United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Gerd Müller. Müller. And he's broken free. Best. And tremendous individual skill. Now he must favour the cross. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. Well, on with the game. And will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern Munich into action? Oh, fancy footwork. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Well, a textbook interception. And a throw in here for United. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. No-nonsense clearance. Vitor Ferreira. United have it once again. Van Aken. And Best has it. And Bayern have the ball once more. And the ball back with United. Ferreira. Müller. Beckham. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running, but the danger averted for now. Valverde. Anthony. Cherki. Müller! Terrific save. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. It's going to be United's free kick. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Edwin van der Sar. Roberto Carlos. And danger averted. Well read. Manchester United unable to hold on to the ball.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly...
This could finish it! Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And with that, the attack fizzles out. George Best. Well, good run and good ball control. Textbook defending inside the box. And there goes the final whistle. Just what the doctor ordered for Bayern in terms of the scoreline. Your assessment of their performance.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Now I have to go. Bye bye everyone.